Good morning, students. Now we are going to start Civics Chapter 1, Equality in Indian Democracy. In previous classes also you have read that equality is basic principle of democracy and the Constitution of India guarantees equality to all citizens. Despite this, the daily lives of people in India are far from equality. So means people are not feeling that they are treated as equal. So in chapter we have some stories like story of Kanta, Om Prakash Valmiki and Ansari, all of whom experience inequality in different ways. And it is through their experience that we introduce the concept of dignity, and it is government's role in passing laws and instituting policies in discussing the matter of equality, as it is major part of government's work. And in this chapter there is little introduction of the issues of inequality in United States of America. So let's start this chapter. On equality is chapter in which you are first studying the story of Kanta. In this picture, Kanta and her friend Sujata both came to cast their vote. There Kanta saw that his owner, at which she is working at as maid, is also standing in a queue to cast their vote. So she tells Sujata that see, Jain Sahab is also standing with us in our row. Then she went to polling booth as her turn came, and she cast her vote by her own will, and she cast a vote in favor of candidate who has promised to bring pipe water to her area. And then she went to her home. She saw that her daughter Gudiya is lying on bed and she is having fever, but she is not able to look after her daughter as she has to go to work to Jain Sahab's house. In the way she was talking to Sujata that when she will finish work at Jain Sahab's home, then she will take advance, and then she will go to doctor to bring medicine for her daughter. And when she was passing from her locality, it is shown that her locality is not clean and children are playing there. As locality is not clean, so they are most prone to diseases. Next topic is equal right to vote. The story begins with the Kanta and Sujata's story that they were standing in a row, and Ashok Jain and Chote Lal both are rich, but they were standing with both ladies in same row to cast their vote. It means that universal adult franchise is given to all people in India, means whether person is rich or poor, he or she is able to cast their vote on the basis of equality. But as day passes, Kanta feels that there is no equality, as she has to go to house even her daughter is sick, and she is dependent on their owners to get advance for taking medicine. And when she goes to hospital, she has to stand in a row in a queue to take medicine for her daughter, and in that row She don't see rich person, all were poor, those were standing in a row because she went to government hospital. And the scene shows that only poor people goes to government hospitals and they have to stand in long rows to take medicines, and rich people, they don't have any economic problem. If their children are sick, they goes to private clinics. Private clinics are clean and they need not to stand in queues to get medicine for their children. So it shows that there is no equality on basis of economic spheres. Means there is political equality in India, but social equality is not there. Economic equality is also not in India. Next topic is other kinds of equality, like political equality. Other equality should be there. People should have socially equal levels, and there should be little gap between their economic positions also. That is discussed with the help of two stories. One story is Dalit children, story of Om Prakash Valmiki. Om Prakash Valmiki was a famous writer. He born in 1950 and till 2013 he worked as writer. So he wrote his autobiography. So what do you mean by autobiography? Autobiography means own story. When someone writes his own life story, that is called autobiography. So Om Prakash Valmiki wrote his autobiography, and the name of autobiography is Juthan. In that autobiography he writes his experiences as Dalit children. When he went to school, he was not treated equally. He was told to sit away from other children. Other children used to sit on mat, but he used to sit on floor, and sometime near the door. And headmaster told Om Prakash Valmiki to clean the school and playground. When other children were studying in class, he used to clean school and ground. And the playground was very big, and he was a small children of class 4. So when he was cleaning the playground, his back was aching or having pain, and his face was covered with dust, and dust had gone even inside his mouth. And for many days he faced the same experience. He has to clean the school and playground, and other children used to sit in class and study. One day his father, when he was passing nearby school, he saw that Om Prakash is cleaning the playground. He confronted the teachers and took him out of school, and spoke against the teachers and headmaster. So after that he did not go to that school. So it is story of discrimination on basis of caste. He faced that experience because he belonged to Dalit caste. And the second story is on basis of one incident. Mr. and Mrs. Ansari, they were living in city and they went for an apartment. They contacted one property dealer, and property dealer informed them about one apartment. When they went there, they got apartment because they were able to give the rent. But when landlady came to know about their caste, she made some excuses for not giving them apartment. She told that they are non-veg, so she is not able to give them apartment as other residents are vegetarian, but they were feeling the smell of fish cook that was coming from a neighbor's house. And second time and third time they also faced same experience. No one was ready to give them apartment. But then property dealer told them to hide their caste and use their name as Mr. and Mrs. Kumar in place of Mr. and Mrs. Ansari. So after 1 month they were able to get apartment. So it also shows that there is caste discrimination in rural as well as urban area. So conclusion of this video is that in India there is provision of equality in our constitution, but in real life people face inequality in economic and social spheres. So it should be considered as serious problem, and government should make laws and policies to give equality to citizens, as it is prime duty of government to impose basic principles of democracy in the society.